Hi, and welcome back. If you're looking for the best true documentary TV shows to watch in 2022, you've come to the right place. From stories about famous serial killers to lesser-known cases, these shows will keep you glued to your screen.
The airplane.
Something was putting repeated nose-down pressure on the airplane.
And then there was another crash, this time in Ethiopia.
Whether you're a fan of documentaries, there's something for everyone on this list. So without further ado, here are the best true documentary TV shows to watch in 2022. Number 10. The Puppet Master, Hunting the Ultimate Con Man. On the Trails of the Biggest Scammers is a documentary series focusing on the story of one of the world's most infamous con artists, who was found guilty in 2005 of stealing fortunes and ruining many lives. This imposter convinced people that he was a British spy in order to steal from them and then leave them destitute. The story has continued for a long time, as many families remain on high alert to ensure they do not forget the whereabouts and safety of their loved ones. The Puppet Master, Hunting the Ultimate Con Man has a 7.0 rating in IMDb and an 82% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes.
Mum, if you are watching this,
it doesn't matter what we've been through. We still love you and we want you back in our lives.
Number 9. How to Change Your Mind. This 4-part documentary series focuses on a common theme, exploring psychedelic substances including LSD, psilocybin, menma, and mescaline. With author Michael Pollan as our guide, we journey to the frontiers of the new psychedelic renaissance and look back at nearly forgotten historical context to explore the capabilities of these substances to heal and change minds as well as culture. How to Change Your Mind has a 7.9 rating in IMDb and a 74% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes.
We've all heard really scary things about psychedelics. They scrambled your chromosomes, they cause you to hop off of buildings.
Number 8. Our Great National Parks. A documentary narrated by the former President of the United States, Barack Obama, follows the absolute most fascinating destinations on Earth, including those located in national parks. Each episode tells the story of a location located in the planet's surface. The Chilean Patagonia includes many national parks. From the Indonesian Gunung Luser Natural Park, countless endangered animal species reside. Our Great National Parks has a 7.9 rating in IMDb and an 83% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes.
A fish that can walk. Surfing hippos want to catch the waves. Species.
Number 7. Girl in the Picture. The documentary begins at the point behind the image, but progresses by exploring the identity of the girl. Sharon Marshall was kidnapped by her stepfather, who subsequently sexually abused and exploited her by taking her to the adult clubs of Las Vegas to obtain money and concealed her real name from her. The girl's name was Suzanne Marie Savakis, but she would never even discover it. The story will explore why it took so long to find the girl's true identity and how her stepfather managed to deceive her around people close to her. Girl in the Picture has a 7.2 rating in IMDb and 86% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes.
In 2002, a friend sent me a photograph. It was a picture of a little girl, her father. The more you looked at the picture and the more you looked at her.
Number 6. Conversations with a Killer. The John Wayne Gacy Tapes. Serial killer John Wayne Gacy discusses his lifelong life as a criminal through never-before-heard interviews with the offender known as the Killer Clown. Gacy murdered 33 juveniles, most of them teenagers, and interred their bodies in his Norwood Park, Illinois, home between 1972 and 1978. A police investigation into a child disappearance led them there. Conversations with a Killer. The John Wayne Gacy Tapes has a 7.1 rating in IMDb and a 90% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay, John, go ahead. What I tell you is what I know is fair.
I'm a power person. I enjoy power. Nobody else?
Number 5. Genius, a Kanye trilogy. A landmark documentary about Kanye West's life, made in 3 acts by Clarence Simmons in Chicoza, premiered at the Jujumseen Theater. Genius Trilogy, A Kanye Dynasty comprises an intimate and revealing portrayal of Kanye West's road to success, presenting his youth as he made a name for himself and his adult life today as a globally renowned artist and entrepreneur. Genius. A Kanga trilogy has an 8.0 rating in IMDb and an 89% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes.
But hopefully with God's blessings, there shouldn't be no way for me to lose, really.
Number 4. Keep Sweet, Pray and Obey. In 2008, the Yearning for Zion Ranch, a facility in Utah, was the subject of a law enforcement interrogation that followed a long period of alleged sexual abuse and physical abuse. This led to 400 children being taken into custody. Keep Sweet, Pray and Obey, director Rachel Dretzen's Emmy and Peabody Award-winning film sheds light on the secretive polygamous sect of the Fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and the rise of self-proclaimed prophet Warren Jeffs. This 4-part documentary series includes archival footage and true stories of some of the brave people in recent years who pushed through. The unusual story reveals extraordinary courage facing tyrannical control in modern America, from forced underage marriage all the way to domestic abuse under Warren Jeffs' rule. The story reveals unusual heroism. Keep Sweet, Pray and Obey has a 7.3 rating in IMDb and a 88% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes.
Around and see the light.
We love you.
I love all of you.
And go, what the
Number 3. Downfall. The case against Boeing outlined the January 2019, September 2020 tragedy surrounding 2 Boeing planes that led to the deaths of 346 people. As a consequence, the Boeing 737 MAX passenger aircraft was grounded. The United States Federal Aviation Administration initially refused to ground aircraft, but soon discovered similar crashes. By March 18, all 387 planes were grounded. Our Father has a 7.4 rating in IMDb and an 89% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes.
Who brings a lobbyist to a safety meeting? Boeing knew pilots had a monster waiting for them. It's just unconscionable to me.
Number 2. Trainwreck. Woodstock 99 narrates the events that occurred during the 30th anniversary celebration of Woodstock, the famous music festival. Through conversations with a few of the artists and attendees of the event, as well as several unpublished images of the event, it is shown that what was supposed to be an unforgettable event was instead turned into a real nightmare. As the show continued on stage along the shore several meters away, there were various acts of vandalism and fires. Trainwreck. Woodstock 99 has a 7.4 rating in IMDb and a 81% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes.
We're acting like animals.
We got fires everywhere, look at this.
Kerosene, match.
Number 1. The Andy Warhol Diaries. Andy Warhol's autobiographical writings as imagined through his own posthumously published diaries and modern-day photographs of his father and pop art icon, along with interviews with those who knew him well, constitute Andy Warhol. We know where he's been. The series traces Warhol's journey between artistic media and various eras, during which he was both loved and appreciated and detested. But he was not merely an artist. He's also been a film director, television producer, editor, picture creator, and many other things. The Andy Warhol Diaries has a 7.7 rating in IMDb and a 92% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes.
Just a freak. I wasn't very close to anyone. Although, I guess I wanted to be.
Do you like this video? Check others' videos here and subscribe to be notified about our most recent videos. See you next time. Goodbye.